Okay, final video of the night. Why did I start watching the challenge? Why? I had no reason to. The last one I saw was when Real World and Road Rules used to battle against each other. That's how long ago it was. And I think the last one I saw was the Gauntlet, which the one where Coral got bitten by a spider. Mm-mm-mm. It's been that long. But for some reason, I watched this season of the challenge. And I don't watch MTV often. I used to watch it all the time. Real World, Road Rules, Made. There was Singled Out. There were all these different shows I used to watch on MTV. And they used to do the Real World marathons that they would like run all day, and they'd show different seasons and whatnot. Oh my God, good times. But then, and I watched the music videos too. But MTV has changed so much over the years. I thought they would have done something to commemorate its 40th anniversary, which is the same year I turned 40 a few years back. And they didn't do diddly squat. All they did was show ridiculous reruns. No, ridiculousness, pardon me, reruns. How ridiculous of them to show ridiculousness. But anyway, for some reason, I started watching this season of the challenge, which is Challenge 40, Battle of the Eras. They had Era 1, the old school challengers, Era 2, the second generation, Era 3, the third generation, and then Era 4, which is the fourth generation. And a lot of people from the 3 and 4 are from other reality shows, or they started doing challenges directly. They weren't on Real World, they weren't on Road Rules. And when I watched a challenge, the last challenge I remember watching was the one where Coral got bitten by the spider, and I believe that was the Gauntlet. But I lost my interest because it stopped being a mismatch, a mix and match of different real worlders and road rulers. It was the same people kept coming back every season, and I'm thinking, I didn't get that, and can't miss anybody if they keep coming back. What's the point? And it went from being a fun show and interesting to watch to everyone works out at the, they don't just work out. They live at the gym. They pay rent to the gym. They live at that gym. Oh my Lord. But anyway, I for some reason I watched this season. And I don't watch MTV much anymore, as I mentioned. And I was trying to get some channels removed from my TV plan because I don't watch them. I don't watch Disney. I don't watch Nickelodeon. And I don't want to pay money for something I don't watch. Because they told me I have the kids and family plan on my service. I'm thinking, it's just me. I don't have kids. I don't live with family members. Why do I need that plan? So I was saying, I don't need this service anymore. I don't watch these channels. And then they said, well, ma'am, if you do that, you won't also have Hallmark and National Geographic. I'm thinking, dang. So I kept it. Ridiculous, but I digress. Yeah, and they charge so much. Every time I get a discount, it goes right back up. It's ridiculous how expensive TV services are. Luckily, I have Hulu for free because Hulu helps me watch a lot of different shows. I'm glad I have that for free through my phone's plan. But I digress. Anyway. So I say, I have nothing better to do. I actually do have a lot better things to do, but I chose to watch junk on TV instead. So I watched it, and there's a lot of things that I'm not privy to because I didn't watch a bunch of past challenges. They would keep making references to old past challenges, and then fights, and this one and that, and rivalries and alliances, and I don't know any of that because I don't know who these people are, the younger ones are, or the newer ones are. And I was rooting for Era 1 because Era 1, those are people I watched on Real World and Road Rules. So those are the earlier folks. And I was rooting for them. And those are the folks closer to my age. And they're the ones who they stopped, they didn't party anymore. When they did go out for drinks at the bar, they'd only have one drink and they didn't want to go to bed at 9. I'm not an early bed person. I do like being up late, but I am one who likes being home at a certain time. But yeah, and I was rooting for them, but they kept getting eliminated one by one by one. Oh my goodness gracious. And I was surprised when CT got eliminated. I said, mm. And I was also surprised with his growth because he was a mess. When he was on the Paris season, oh my God, getting into fights with people, loud and obnoxious, but he just seems so more mellow and calm and cool and collected on this season of the challenge. And that oh my God, the challenge lasted so daggone long this season. Whoo! It started in late August. And then, so this is summer. Then summer turns to fall. Then fall turns into winter. And 2024 turns into 2025. So the second half of the final was yesterday. And because I watched Abbott Elementary live, and I also watched Celebrity Jeopardy live, I recorded the challenge. And I watched it afterward. And the challenge, the episodes are an hour and a half long, and there's a lot of filler. The only parts I'm into are the challenge at the beginning and the elimination after. Those are everything else is filler. Like they'll show people fighting, people fooling around. They had the workout montage. Yeah, I'm popping on. Yeah, I'm buff. They have that, and and then they had the deliberation chamber. I don't need to see them talk about who gets put in the elimination round. And then they had this one guy, Johnny Bananas. I did not watch his season. He was on Key West, his Real World season. I didn't watch that season. And this guy, I think he's a year younger than me. And he would do things like he would put his feet up on the table, the deliberation, clip his toenails and fling the toenails everywhere. And then in the, not this week's episode, but last week's, he was talking about, everybody, I see a white whale. And they're like, what were you talking about? We don't see that. And he mooned them. Thankfully, his butt was blurred out for the viewing audience. I thank you for that because I did not need to see his pasty behind. Oh, no. No. Dude's in his 40s and he acts like he's in his 20s. I digress. But anyway, they one of the challenges they had to do for the final was counting coins and singing this song. And the song goes, show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. And I cannot confirm or deny if I hummed that out loud in certain spaces. Anyway, it was just such, like, they had to go through a lot of physical activity, mostly swimming. And, but this was, they were on a rickety boat. I'm surprised the boat didn't fall apart in the middle of the water. Oh my God. So they had to spend a half an hour counting coins, then go up to the deck, sing for half an hour, then do the same thing back and forth until they finish counting coins. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is a mess. Like, they're sleep deprived, they're tired from all these activities, they are the song that they were singing, it stopped sounding like a song, it starts to sound like whoa, 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 because their minds were like they're tired and they just couldn't think straight anymore. It sounded like the Charlie Brown teacher. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like, and then they did more activities and they announced the winners and the runners up. But the thing is, I don't. Let me say this first. They were showing ads for the next challenge, which is an all-star season where they'll have the best of the best. But some of them were already on this challenge. So they went from doing challenge 40, doing this new all-star season. Really? Like, did you just that's what I don't get. I don't get, why did they keep doing these? And I heard that they don't get paid well if they don't win. So why do they keep doing it? It's not just the money. And they know, it's like I mentioned, they go through a lot of physical challenges. They have to do psychological mind games, but they keep going back and doing it. Some of the same people keep going back. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you want to torture yourself like that? You know you're gonna be sleep deprived. You know you're gonna be physically exhausted. You know you're gonna be dealing with egos and drama and whatnot. Why do you want to keep doing that? I don't get it, folks. But as I said, I thought the challenge was over. They showed them all celebrating and hugging each other at the end, and everybody was kumbaya happy. But then they showed a preview for next week's episode, because it's not over yet, where they're doing a reunion special. And the reunion special split into two halves. 3-hour reunion special, really? Goodness gracious. And I'm thinking, why am I watching this? Why am I watching this? I don't need to watch this. I don't need to see a grown-ass man clip his toenails and fling them all over the place. Ugh. Why am I watching this? And the thing is, just like they don't need to keep doing those challenges, I don't need to keep watching this. There are so many other things I can do with my time. But I got hooked into this show. I want to see it to the end. This challenge has gone on long, and I need to break from challenges, so I don't think I'll be watching All Stars. This current challenge went from summer to fall to winter, and from 2024 to 2025. So, I mean, it's been on for a while. And there are other shows I watch, and they'll come to an end, whether it's a season finale or a series finale. Superman and Lois recently had their series finale, and I didn't want to see that show go, but it ended on a high note. But with the challenge, I'm like, hurry up and end challenge. But yeah, I don't need to finish watching this. I don't need to watch a reunion special. I could say, you know what, I'm done. I'm through. It's just been too daggone long. And I can move on. And there's so many other things I can do with my time. So many other productive things. But they got me hooked. I got hooked. Even if it's a lot of filler and nonsense, it's got me hooked. And I am likely going to finish this reunion special and then call it quits. I don't want to get sucked into another season. Like I said, it's not like the ones I watched when I was younger. It's not like the ones that used to with Real World versus Real Rules. This is like people from different reality shows. And it's happened, I didn't even know. I'm like, who is this one? Who is that one? Some I still didn't know their names even after they got eliminated. They had some fun moments, like when they'd get dressed up in drag and throw parties. Tori's drag persona was Devin, and she looked like Bob Ross when she was in drag. And Kara's drag personality was Carl. And then they had an episode that was sponsored by Burger King, where they used every one of Burger King's catchphrases. And they wore the Burger King crowns. I miss those crowns. I used to get those when I was a kid. They had the mazes inside. But yeah, this challenge, the challenge that never end, that will never end. And as I said, they ended this season, or at least the challenge probably ended with them smiling and happy, but then the reunion show shows them fighting and drama and name calling. And this is another thing. A lot of them are parents now, and they're talking about they're on this season of the challenge for their kids. I'm thinking you're doing it for your kids. You're arguing with people and getting drunk, acting like a fool for your kids. Oh Lord, I just yeah, don't get it, folks. I know one of my relatives thinks I only watch highbrow shows. No, I watch trash too sometimes. In limitation, but I do watch trash. Yeah. Anyway, I have said enough for the night. If you've liked this video and my other videos of tonight, and you want to hear more from me, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a good night, folks. Take care. Bye.